Alright, yeah, it is almost Halloween time, and it's also Phoenix Wright time.
I can't fucking wait. I'm so glad it's fall.
You can't fucking wait.
No.
Can't wait for the spooky times.
Yeah.
I guess you can't fuck and wait.
It's the best of times, and it's not the worst of times.
I was going through my Steam list to find games, and man, there is a lot of games. So I kept scrolling, I just kept seeing more. I don't know if I'll have enough time.
There are a lot of games on Steam, yes.
Well, no, just in my library alone. Alright, it's March 21st. Alright. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Ungard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. It's good to not kill people.
Yeah, killing people's. Oh boy.
Ew. So now what should we do, Ew?
Well, the trial's tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Ew, then let's get started.
Alright. Hey, thanks for the follow, Freddy LaChance.
Ew.
Who was it? Joined multiple times?
That was
Hinkle. Yeah.
Yeah, that... So this guy's a real guy. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy.
I still got it.
Since there were no psych locks...
You have to talk to her?
Yes. But that means we can trust Mr. Ungard to be innocent.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he's the real killer? What then? Ew.
Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls.
Ew.
No.
What is it?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along?
Ew.
I mean, she and I don't have anything special go.
Well, what do you mean? Hello? Notices misunderstanding?
Hey, Khazard, I apologize. I'm having the hardest time seeing the stream in Discord. Could you lower it from 720 to 480 in the part that shares the screen?
Yeah, we did do that. Yeah, we don't need all them pixels.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking. It's so hard. You guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know why. It's...
Okay, people
like I
think
said,
it's
we don't
on
need all
DS
that.
screens. We can have less pixels.
I don't know what's going on with my
let's
screen, but I'm having trouble seeing it whenever it's streamed at 720 for some reason, which
You
is
probably
weird.
have to stop and then start again.
Alright,
yeah,
480.
Now I
Oh,
can
you
see it
did.
just fine. I don't know what the dealio with that, but thank you.
Oh, whoops, I also forgot the Discord overlay. Dang it. Every time, I always forget one thing.
Well, at least you're
Did
catching.
anyone ping Nally?
No, I did that.
Oh, you did. Alright. He wants to be pinged every time. Alright.
I've been mistaken all this time? No way!
She really wasn't kidding. Pearl's actually pleased. Maya and I are co-workers. Maybe I should have just left it alone.
Hold hands.
Mr. Nick, don't hide your true feelings from me.
Ow, she slapped me. Wait, why doesn't she just use her Magatama?
Don't ruin my fan fictions.
Why can't she use her Magatama to find the truth? Or is that Phoenix exclusive now?
Because ooh woo.
Oh, I'll water it.
Ah, it's okay. I already did that.
The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Pearls gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearls. This poor plant. All the phase just water it too much. There's a giant building just outside the window.
As opposed to the minuscule buildings.
It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Actually, the crime happened at the recently completed hotel in the center of town.
Oh, so it's a different one.
The
That makes
Gatewater
sense.
Imperial Hotel.
Oh, they
Yeah.
expanded.
Just how far are they going to expand their empire?
Well, yeah, that's a running gag throughout the series, that Gatewater just keeps expanding and expanding.
We really put them on the map, didn't we?
This is the Nickel Samurai, why?
Yeah, that's right. And now it's worth a lot
Definitely.
more money.
Even though it looks exactly the same as always.
Mr. Nick! Please take care of Mystic Maya and let her Nickel Samurai, alright? And be her Nickel Samurai.
I'm already the Phoenix Samurai.
That doesn't make any sense.
Aw.
Ooh,
Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me.
do you need to look something up in these wall books, Mr. Nick? Which book is it? Which book do you need? I can't read those hard books, and I can't reach them either.
It's okay, Pearls. Really. I wasn't gonna read them anyways.
I love
My
how
desk.
she deals with her stress by being overly helpful.
Poor kid, she's only, what, 6? She can't have this kind of anxiety.
8. I think she's 8.
Ah, yeah, 8. Still. My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean.
Well, I cleaned it up for something for you last night. So they are sleeping here?
I guess so.
It's very unclear whether their apartment is separate from the office.
Because I couldn't sleep.
Maybe since they have the important case going on, they figure just stay at the office or something.
Maybe.
Alright, March 21st. The Gatewater Imperial Hotel. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without.
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? Oh, about that. I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? I love that cat. It's a bad rerun is what it is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely. I'll have you know I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always
Someone
been that
highlighted
way.
where-
Ever since I was a little girl, the class hamsters were fine until I went to clean his cage. The other kids called me Queen Reapers. Almost had that one. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Hello, Mr. Nick. I couldn't understand what she said because she was talking too fast.
Her voice is just all over the place, and that's just the way it be.
Welcome to the club, Pearls. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Gun noise. Oh, I just noticed. You can see the fog of breath on the helmet.
Yeah.
It's such a
Yeah,
minor detail to put in.
It honestly really upsets me.
Why?
It just makes me think of her breath.
So this is the Breath of the Wild people have been talking about. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. Also, can you please not mention your heart going badump again?
Say ooh.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always ends up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. What? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maiden, I was a beautiful flower. But despite this, I pressed flowers and books and all kinds of things. Pearls, are you thirsty?
Ooh. A little.
No.
She's very thirsty.
No.
Okay, I'll get you some juice or something.
Some juice? Well, thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today. So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. So what happened? I want to ask you what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, then the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Ah, I see. But... Huh? But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
Ooh.
I saw the most important moment of the night. What was it? The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please, tell me, what did you see? Aww. Oh, 4 lights.
I saw chains everywhere.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder is it? Oh, please don't stray onto another tangent. Please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Ooh.
Okay, so instead of... Oh, look, present. So instead of just trying to dig into the truth, we're just, okay, here, I'm gonna bribe you. Alright, guess we're not getting anything from her. Also, I've been watching the Hellraiser series the past few days, so seeing chains fly in now has a whole new meaning.
Oh wow, that's a dark series to get into.
One was really good. The second one, kinda, it's nice visuals, but it just kinda feels like it lost the whole point of being a horror movie.
Don't let any of this distract you from Cock Lobster.
Again, with the Dick Lobster.
There's
Still
a
there.
Hellraiser for you.
Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
My voice! I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Let's examine the lobster.
We ate this table last night, didn't we?
Yes.
I was really happy then. I'll never be happy again.
I wish I could make you smile again. Even for a second. It sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy, with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, did that bellboy give me something like that last year? Something like what?
I don't know. The plant, I guess?
Maybe? Wine bottle? They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party is over. Smells like rotting food and flies.
Yeah, someone put all this food up. What the fuck?
The award ceremony was held on that stage just last night. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is all white.
I heard that very big circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. I mean, 2 murders happening in the place that with really close. What's the chances of that happening? See, they're all happy. You can even hear them all the way out here.
This is such a beautiful sight. Sight. There's no funny way to say that.
The chandelier.
Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking. My entire worldview has changed.
Well, actually, in this case, it'd be illuminating. Get it? 'Cause lights.
I hate you.
Oh.
Not the time, right?
There's a grand set of doors over there. The doors Maya's followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we had all gone together. Then we could all be kidnapped together, and we wouldn't be dealing with this right now. Let's go to the hallway. Just love the sigh of displeasure every time you're about to do a voice.
Well, hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lada.
Well, hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief okay. The thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
Wait, what's wrong, Lada? Are you feeling all right?
Look here and there, up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
Are you mistaking me for someone else?
Hello? What are you looking for? My camera! Camera! It's my lifeblood! I'm gonna die without my $700 camera! And my blood!
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh, get it? Cause your name?
That's okay.
Oh, I just can't get any points tonight. Do I even have? No, yeah, I don't have a camera. So you lost your camera?
You stole it! It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new.
But you just said 700.
I bought it for 700. Hello? But didn't you say you bought it for 700? Hello? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He don't make me cry at that. did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. That's not suspicious. Must have been when I was busy running and looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lada, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot at anything and caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
I wonder if Lada's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Camera added to the court record. So Lada, please tell me about what you know what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested.
What were you doing here?
Murdering? Oh, you sure went to school, city boy? You sure you went to school, city boy? I got that line.
Well, not lawyer school, but the other school, yeah.
Wherever Lionheart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
Oh, I love ice cream. A big
The
scoop.
biggest scoop. It's delicious. I told you before, I'm gonna be best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen, because I didn't like that scary stuff. Of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Probably Rocky Road.
Then check here. Although I was also on the lookout for other cars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Oh, that's helpful. Lada, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was. But that's just what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture of proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here?
Oh, it was gonna get murdered.
How would you know that?
Oh, shit. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know?
Ah, not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? Except for On Guard. He's cool.
It will. We've been stopped, haven't we? Hey, yeah! Take that, Mr. Lawyer! I'm ruining your investigation!
Ah, I'm glad someone around here is happy.
I'm actively a menace to justice!
Miss Lada and your I rule smile. Hey, look, it's you.
This kind of hairstyle is pretty hard to get, you know? Hard to care for, too. Just the other day, I ran my hand through my hair to fix it up. And suddenly, out pops this ton of coin. That's gotta be like hitting the jackpot. Ooh, that's really lucky.
Right, your money problems are over. Just take her and run through her hair.
Ah, what a deep conversation that was. I'm a lawyer. Do you know anything?
Do you know anything? Do you know anything? I told you how many times now? I'm a journalist. I don't know shit. I've got so much info running laps in my head, I forget things here and there.
Like your money and your hair.
Please don't get us so worked up over this. Ah, I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto on learning youngsters.
Pearls, I want you to back away from her.
You will?
I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms. What are stuffed bears doing here?
I didn't touch him. Wasn't me, I tell you. I give you my word.
I really get the impression Lana helped herself to one of them. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Especially since you're dead.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So I was a nice enough gal to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course.
I have a feeling one of these days, I'm gonna end up defending her in court. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room.
So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night.
Ah, she's digging for more money, I see.
But I didn't never think it was murder. Murder?
There are toilets in each room of this hotel. But since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studio staff. Ah, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt On Guard's room.
Oh, Mr. Ungard was here during the wake, right?
That's what he claims. The crime scene. If he had wanted to get to Mr. Corrida's room, he would have had to pass through this hallway. Very observant.
I'm every voice.
Oh, well, let's check out On Guard's room first.
Actually, we're about to meet a voice that isn't me.
True.
Well, where are we?
No, that's still you, you liar. We're in Mr. Matt On Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. Yeah, it's a good thing Maya isn't here.
This is me, correct?
Are you Adrian?
Yes.
Okay.
May I help you with something?
Oh, where...
You're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, correct? I've gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
Yeah, I'm the only defense one in this city. So, how did you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he was your client. In a situation like this, the only person who'd use such a word would be his lawyer.
Oh, well.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial's tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
If I knew you better, I would call you totally right.
That is my name.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick, or for puns.
I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
All right.
I was curious because
What?
she just strikes me as if she's short, and yes, she is 5'4", which is just adorable.
I like Adrian.
I mean,
She's really cute.
look at this line right here.
She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving.
Adrian's a cute. I like her.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
her
I
too.
love her so much.
I like that hairstyle.
Also glasses.
Yeah, I'm a lawyer. I'd like to ask you about this.
I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me.
Me being a lawyer. Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. Aw, dang, I don't have her profile yet. Aw, I can't examine weapons. Oh, here we go, I can do this one. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
She's freaking dying.
Pearl, what's wrong?
Well, I think that jacket.
Okay.
Well, I think that jacket looking thing is kind of happy.
That's an emotion, not a jacket. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. I would be absolutely thrilled. She'd also be trying to steal it if she was here. There's a gigantic bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
Okay. There's something weird about this plate.
Well,
I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. But I probably shouldn't touch the evidence.
put your finger on the meat.
Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm sure there's someone got a Miss Sanders plate.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? What about the other letters?
I want an H-bone steak.
It's probably Mr. On Guard's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for the award show, this has a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really all different from us, aren't they?
Yeah, be all up in the sky like that. That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
I guess that's all. Night of the murder.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. On Guard. In this very room, I might add.
Dinner? What did you eat?
I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details.
Okay, so it wasn't truffles then.
If you take a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me.
I bet she's a lot of fun at parties.
When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room?
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with preparations in the lobby.
Oh. Preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess.
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. On Guard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida.
And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really helped Swung through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So what's the relation here? So, about you and...
Stop right there, criminal scum. You aren't seriously about to ask about how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you?
Sorry.
I have no idea how he could choose you as his loyal.
Like I said, I'm the only one around. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub, ooh, will release your stress later, ooh.
No.
No.
I already gave you
I
my...
feel like Phoenix also has the hottest score, Adrian.
He's a pretty lady. I would not blame him.
Really couldn't blame
already-
anyone.
Mm-hmm. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager.
Oh, so you're the one he kept calling. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't.
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like this like her to places like this, honestly.
Hey, I'm not dragging her.
You would. You wrong. I like it. Ooh. Also, I'm doing it to help Mr. Maya.
For a second, it sounded like she said you whore.
You whore.
Just calling her out like that. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
Ooh.
Already said it.
There we go. Look, it's you.
I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why.
Sorry. Take away that layer of sarcasm, and she really does seem to hate herself. Well, that's a big assumption to make there. Alright. Let's leave her be. Let's check out the murder scene. That is a lot of bear. Ah, it's just like the early Femto days.
Yeah, okay. I was just looking, I was reading, like some of the dates throughout the game, and they're pointing out there are some messed up ages in some of the games. Especially, it seems like a lot of the post-time skip games have some fucked up ages in them. They've said Pearl is 17 in one of the cases in the, I think, Dual Destinies. But, or no, sorry, she wasn't in Dual Destinies.
No, she was in Dual Destinies.
Was she?
Yeah, Pearl was in Dual Destinies. It was weird because she showed up before Maya did.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, she says they say she's 17 in 2027, which wouldn't fit at all with her age.
Well, let's
Well,
see.
actually, no, that fits perfectly because if she's 8 now and it's 2018, Pearl is exactly 10 years before the date age.
Yeah, that'd still work out.
So,
Oh, and that means an easy way to follow it. The year it is the exact same age as Maya is. Maya is 18. It is the year 2018.
they point out that in Reunion and a Tournament, I'm not sure which game it is, It took place in June 2017. They said she was 8. In July of 2027, they said she was 17. That's over 10 years later. So even if her birthday was like right between those dates, that still would have passed.
No, it was a leap year.
That doesn't take it all. Anyway. Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls.
Anyway, point being, she should have been 18, which makes all the lewd art of her totally legal.
Well,
Technically,
in
depending on the
6
country.
years, so yeah.
18. Yeah, no, we're not talking about lewd art of this model. That doesn't exist. I hope.
No, that doesn't.
I legitimately would not know.
You know it does, but
No, we
really hope
will
it
make
doesn't.
no acknowledgement of anything of the sorts here.
Mr. Kawita?
The victim, which makes this a crime scene, too.
Gumshoe.
oh, you!
It's me!
Ah, another pair!
No, come on, give me the stitch. What's happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Is he feeding Maya? Is he keeping her watered?
I don't know, I haven't heard anything from him. Not yet. He probably won't until you win Mr. On Guard's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? Need a hug.
I could use one.
All right, come here.
Aw,
These aren't the only bears in the room. Come here, buddy.
I just want Maya to be alright.
Go get her back, pal. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just this once. Special circumstances, I'm sure I could label it under, right, pal? Also, I mean, I've lost track of how many times I've let you investigate the crime scene under much less pretenses. I'll
Fair
even
enough.
tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep it quiet, all right? This is under the radar. Down low. My neck on the line here, pal. Or my face if, Francesca decides to aim up.
Thank you.
No problem, pal. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel.
Is the place really
Just in
that
case you
big?
get lost around here. Here you go, little missy. That makes you the navigator.
Oh, wow! You're giving it to me? Thank you!
That's my pleasure, Special Secret Agent Pearls. I wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good, pal.
Mr. Nick, I got a map!
That's-
Got a map, got a map, got a map,
Got
got a map,
got a map! I got a map!
got a map! I love that show.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Oh, no, see, that's the best part about maps, pal. You don't have to read, see, it's got pictures.
Yeah, but a map of the hotel is just like all numbers. It's like
You can read numbers,
room
right?
numbers 308, 309.
There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are empty.
Empty.
Even behind empty bottles. Huh?
It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Could have had a V8.
I could have had a V8.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color?
It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here. I've never seen them before. Hey, Mr. Nick,
tell me what they are, pretty please?
Okay.
Pretty please.
That over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
Hello? I know what a watch is. Idiot.
He's
Oh.
right. I know she's
talking
8.
about the.
I know she's 8, but you don't have to go talking down to her like that.
For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya.
I'm talking about the outlook poll. It's gonna put you on a watch list.
Watch list.
It's a suitcase. There's so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Ah, I get it. Barely closes. Ha. Look at all the bears.
Hold on. Okay. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kawuda? Wow, there are a lot of bears.
I can barely stand it.
Good one. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. I think that's a real one in the back. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
And that's the killer right there. It's just been standing there the whole time, hasn't left.
He's just standing there in character.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah. I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
The poor puppies. No, it's hard to bear with all these problems. Wow. Okay, man.
I don't think I want to bear what the trauma that last case caused me. I knew that clown would curse me somehow.
Sorry, no, I've given myself a giggle fit.
You know how you see
I stole your soul, right?
Paul, you know how you see spirits? I see
I'm gonna
clowns.
steal your soul.
Oh no, not you too, Pearls! It's spreading, no!
I don't know why we're laughing, but it sure is putting me in a good mood.
Alright. What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Too many things. Aw. I want to examine each one individually.
Fuck off.
Do you know what
there's another half of the room.
There is?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know
Next
what
time-
was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but
And it'll get updated.
one look at the victim should tell you, pal. The victim isn't here, obviously, so I'll just have to explain it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here's a picture. Now, this photograph won't make you laugh. It's pretty grisly.
Oh.
Get it? Grizzly! Oh, man.
I just
Holy
enjoyed the woodpecker.
crap. You know, Francesca might be onto something. I'd make a great clown.
There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal. That's the murder weapon right there. And the murder.
So he was stabbed to death.
I saw a AI-generated Phoenix Wright case. And my favorite part that's stuck in my head is they're discussing why Maya's fingerprints are on the murder weapon, and then she shouts objection and says, "My fingerprints are on the murder weapon because I was holding it when it stabbed the victim."
Oh.
Why, you know.
They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife?
Yep. And Dollars to Donuts is gonna have Matt Unguards all over them. It looks like they're pretty sure about it too, pal.
That's bad. Real bad. Photo added to court record.
It has a lot of fruit in that fridge, right? Think he has any strawberries? Or blueberries? Or raspberries?
You know, black bale
Quick is doing a
would be the best taste.
Kingdom Hearts 3 randomizer.
What are you talking about?
Kingdom
Game
Hearts
Run Quick.
randomizer.
Yeah, I can't
Interesting.
imagine what would be randomized.
Also, I'm surprised that there's a randomizer for that. I didn't think PlayStation 5 emulation or PS4 emulation was a thing.
Well, Kingdom Hearts 2 was on PS2.
Yeah,
So, I
but-
mean, I guess they can just emulate the engine. Well,
Well, you
no,
say-
maybe they just use the older ones.
well, you said Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
I said 2.
Oh,
You said
okay.
no. He said 3.
No, I said 2, and there's no recording to prove otherwise.
Except maybe there is.
Cyclops. Single Cyclops.
So why was Mr. On Guard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
No, evidence. It's okay, it's a big word. Even I can't
Wingardium
pronounce it sometimes.
Leviosa.
That's another series I like. It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight.
Oh, there is more in the room.
Oh, snap, I didn't even see all that. Man, I'm only half done.
Yeah, well, look at the crime scene and you can tell.
I love the idea of the detective.
He just
And
never
not
looked to his
know.
left. There's signs of a
Where did
struggle
that
everywhere.
come from?
Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off.
Mr. On Guard said something about a button.
His butt came off?
Something like one of the jamming ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
It was such a harsh fight, his butt came right off, pal, landed right in the defendant's pocket. Well, that's not all. No,
What?
no. The butt's only halfway there.
Oh, God.
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
It was me. Oh,
It would be that lady, Ms. Oldbag.
Please, anyone but her.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Vic. Victim. I don't know why I'm referring to the victim as a Vic. That's a really weird way to say victim.
I think maybe because you ran out of letters in your wine.
Maybe
Man, I
you're
don't know.
getting caught
Maybe
up in the
maybe
youth
the
slang.
great-
It's a little strange calling them a Tim, too.
Something that's a little off? As in,
him.
As in, that's for you two to figure out, pal.
wait, shouldn't that have been T-O-O, not just T-O?
TWO. You to figure out.
Oh, yeah.
TO. That's for you to figure out.
All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, you won't need my help on this one. This one should be pretty self-explanatory.
Alright.
But if you do figure it out, tell me, just so I know you got it right, you know.
Okay.
Double check your work.
Always
You
gotta
got it,
proofread.
Nick.
It's a
I
beautiful
mean, I
wine.
obviously know what it is.
It's a beautiful wine glass. And there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
I just thought he poured a bottle of ketchup in there.
Doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered on the floor.
Ah, she's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still all white?
Because you know how much that would stain if it fell? I mean, dying is one thing, but the the cleaning bill will be a whole other mess. Nobody wants to deal with that. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
Where are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know what flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
No.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
I think there's some kind of plant.
This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange, the guitar isn't here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mr. Moya, she said the brilliant guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet. But it's only wet on top of the lid.
Ew? There's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Ew.
I sure hope so.
God, I hope so.
Ew.
No, no. Bad Junior Detective Pearls.
It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had got on stage after only eating a meager meal like this.
Oh. So funny to think about.
What?
Just how, like, you go to a show and you're, getting fed like kings while the people, the big stars who are being celebrated are not.
I just like how all these bears are just set up posed. Like someone went through the effort to sit them on the chairs and stuff like that.
So that's the bed, White.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Oh.
It's big, but it's a bed.
He's probably used to those bed mats.
Yeah, since they live in that little tiny village.
Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. I mean, she's still small. Every bed is a big bed to her. Anything else? Yeah, looks like we got it all.
I've seen clips of Genshin Impact where apparently you get the option very frequently to refer to your little fairy companion as emergency food.
Are you suggesting Pearl is emergency food?
Kind of.
This is a very simple map.
If you can get
partial.
lost. You can get. Trust me, pal. You can get lost despite my best efforts.
Didn't Gumshoe say you were supposed to figure something out?
I think it was just figuring out what happened or something.
I was just wondering if maybe you were supposed to present something that you found. Yeah.
Let's just speed through.
We had evidence on him, pal. A big old butt. Right in his bucket.
Witness, old bag.
And old bags.
Oh,
That's the worst
something was a
butt.
little off.
That's for you to figure out, pal.
Maybe try presenting the what was a little off.
Oh. Oh yeah, the
You
juice.
should always find it suspicious when you end a conversation with someone that's only had 2 dialogue options.
So, about this wine glass.
Ah, so you noticed it, pal. As did I. Yep, totally figured that out on my own. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. Which is an original opinion.
You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe?
No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. I just wanted to sound smart, pal.
Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me, too. Hey,
Women,
wait,
right?
wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel?
Not say her name 3 times, pal. She just shows up out of nowhere. But yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here with me.
Well,
And I'll be in trouble, and none of us want that.
you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash.
I'll be racing you, pal. Oh shit. My Francisco alarm.
It's like a horror game now.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I heard this sound somewhere before.
It's Ms. Von Karma. We got about 10 seconds before she's all over us.
Huh?
Some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow, jeez, the front of my face.
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix, Wright.
10 seconds, right? I said we had 10 seconds.
Would it be too much to ask you to be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from a pitiful, helpless detective.
I mean, I kind of need the information. It's not stealing.
Hey, who are you calling a detective? Wait,
That's very dishonorable of you.
Wait, did she whip herself?
No, she with you. It's just first person.
Ah!
Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy Nick Fringecoat.
Oh, good. Gumshoe, you're free to go, because that's not your name.
yeah, that's my brother. Shoot. I'm caught.
I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful.
I aim to impress, ma'am. Ah, jeez, the back of my head.
Detective, come over here for a second.
Oh, jeez.
It's time for some
Yeah,
content.
the front of my chest, the back of my balls, the front of my knee, the bottom of my foot.
How did she get to those places? In that order.
Oh, jeez.
She is very skilled.
The inside of my frontal lobe.
I guess he doesn't like bondage.
No, ma'am. Still not in my Pornhub collection. Ugh.
This also feels fitting for Hellraiser.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
It's overrated, right? Get out of here! Don't be a man!
He was so
Be the
scared,
scared little boy I wanted to be!
he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix, Wright? You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. Soiled it! I'll never forget it.
I mean, to be fair, those are some crazy cases. I don't think anyone would blame you.
This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Isn't that all? Is that all that means to you?
What? Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin.
Oh, I didn't know we had Eclipsis in here.
Yes, sir. Ma'am. Sir, ma'am.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow! Why'd she throw at me now? What is this?
Well, I guess that means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. I am not looking forward to what's waiting for me there. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright, pal?
Alright.
And if you can, try not to let Ms. Von Karma see you.
I'll do my best.
Move through the vents if you have to!
That'd be kind of sus.
He's venting.
Also, wait, what family honor does she have? Come on now.
Big ooh.
Okay, so I don't have the little thing that whatever she threw at me, but I guess it was pretty sure it was a signature.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh.
Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Ah, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the whole time?
Yeah, people connected to the motor aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
I feel like
I
those
thought,
should have been said in a different order.
can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay,
Okay.
the Nickel Samurai, an action hero program aimed towards kids. Action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time, there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. The
My name
lovely
is Tim. Tim Samurai.
There are some who call me Tin.
It's better than the Vic Samurai. So love Y. What? I don't get it. The love Y in Neo Tokyo.
Maybe a love triangle, but like, you know, each brother is a point, and then there's a girl in that center convergence spot.
Well, that's what they're about to discuss.
Okay.
I see. Wait. A love what?
Love Y.
It's pronounced lovely.
Missing an L though. This girl, Seiyo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Pronounced style, you idiot.
Oh. I guess the Y shape is like 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
All penetrating her at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyways. Don't let your kids watch it. Don't let your kids watch it.
This is a really interesting kids. Oh wait, no, it's Japan, so yeah, they get that stuff.
Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of an evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Speaking of bells.
Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
No, just 3 times Romeo, not Juliet. Yeah.
Right, if there's 3 Juliets, there wouldn't be an issue.
Now, if you did parentheses Romeo times 3 and parentheses and Juliet, you'd be fine. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies.
Hello?
Yeah, Paul?
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? Does she? Doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Falls in love every Sunday at 8 a.m.? I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. My mother will be so thrilled.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Just like the
You ruined my innocence by arresting my mother.
I just the line there that the show is for kids, but it's a massive hit with office ladies.
Yeah, because television is really good.
So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
Started from a remake from an old movie, to tell you the truth. Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. The story of a ninja who can't scale a wall became a big pop star anyways.
I feel like they don't relate to each other, but okay.
anyway is very out of place.
Everyone knows pop stars can scale walls easily, but despite that, this ninja became one. What?
He was really a lousy ninja. Couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing.
In what way was he a ninja then? He's wearing a
Outfit.
ninja.
You could say the same thing about Naruto.
His dream is to be the Songkage.
I mean, at least he's technically hired to do missions. Like, if this guy's just not doing anything ninja.
I mean,
then
he just set out to
He's
do a
hired.
job and
He's
be
hired for
awful at it.
concerts.
yeah, he's just like. Okay.
The worst ninja, undoubtedly the worst ninja I've ever heard. But you
Have heard of me.
Yeah. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar?
And then the final fight in the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Aw, that's too bad for him.
Yeah. This kind of pop music-based love story is something the high school girls really like.
Oh, well.
Yep, hole.
What happens next? I want to know. The German ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Oh, shit.
Pearl
Which
language.
show- Well, which show should I watch? Ooh.
I can't believe she's really considering it. Also, it's 2017. They have DVRs.
Hinkle Samurai sounds way better.
Well, it depends. Do you want the classic love story, or do you want the love why?
Although I guess if the music is good, German music is good.
The autograph has to be the.
Yeah, maybe it fell on the floor in the room, and you have to examine it.
Did it? Oh, or I guess we could go to criminal affairs.
I
Let me check the room though. Oh yeah, it's right there on the table.
Oh, weird. Mr. Nick, what's the piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Automobile?
Yes, it's a graph that does itself. The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
No. I can't read it at all.
Yep, because celebrities suck at making signatures.
Ooh.
They think the more loops you have, the better it looks, but honestly, just write it legibly, you idiot.
To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Get used to it.
Get fucked, loser.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here? No, that's still cursive. What are you talking about, Phoenix?
My dearest Wendy. Wendy's nuts in your mouth?
What?
Oh no, Wendy's. I don't know, shut up. Do you like Wendy's?
I mean, their food is alright.
Wendy's nuts are in your mouth? See, there you go. That's the
Okay,
joke.
no more internet for you, Pearl.
It's sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give to someone.
Hold on.
To what we've got.
Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Mr. Kurita's autograph added to the court record. Wait. That's not even a U. That's like... Gion.
Is it J?
Yeah, it's J, but that's not a U. It looks like Jeon.
Yeah, it's not great.
Eh. Like I said, people go overboard with cursive, and it's not legible at all. Function over form. I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. Okay.
Please, anything.
I might tell you what. Yeah, let's just keep skipping that.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
She doesn't like anyone, except Edgeworth and dead people. And it's like at that moment, Edgeworth just feels like a cough, and just a sickness to overtake him. What you witnessed. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. But please, just tell us what you saw. But, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. I am a little devil, after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Also, you're upholding justice? Alright,
Not upholding justice.
I'll give you what you want.
Withholding justice.
Obstructing.
Obstructing, there you go.
That's Swan's autograph. Yes, it is. And he even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right?
No, you're right.
My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh. Wow. Yeah, she must really want this autograph. God damn. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright. You win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan. Oh. Well.
I love that.
You win!
Congratulations. Okay. I feel bad for you now. What? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
Coming.
You're kidding.
Oh, no!
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And? Did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it. Maybe more.
Gift certificate?
What kind of gift certificate are you expecting? To get away with the crime free?
Get out of jail free card.
I've been recruited again for that part at the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
Hello? Oh, Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad!
I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced. Does everybody in this city just jump to their first conclusion? No one cares about justice here, but me and Edgeworth.
Doesn't like you.
Well, she doesn't like the other guy either, apparently. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow belly chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. Well,
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Mr. Engard ever do to her to deserve this? I guess we're gonna find out. What did Mr. Engard do to you to make you so... You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick!
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Well, you wear it in the summer, as it's like a shoe, but with more open spaces. Oh, I'll tell you more about that after we get home, though, okay? Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
Oh, so she can get those words right, but not scandal. How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls?
Well,
Just plug your ears. So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager. But why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. Do you have proof Mr. Engard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine said so. Of course. A tabloid. Lotta.
next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Okay. Let's go to criminals. Police station.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Great. Now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. They said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right?
Briefing?
Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done?
Okay. I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick? Hey, look at that blue badger. Oh, it's kind of cute.
Oh.
That's a blue badger! Don't steal! It's my OC! It was my idea! I made it! It's this precinct's mascot, you know!
Oh, wow!
I'll get him a certain mascot of every police station if it's the last thing I do!
I hope you succeed in your mission, sir.
Thank you!
Let's not talk to him
What a nice
anymore.
young boy!
Let's just see if there's anything going on here.
Yeah! Lawyer dude! So what'd you find out, bro? Come on, give it on me. What'd you find out?
Well,
Back and forth, come on.
I'm still in the middle of investigating.
I see. Alright, bro. You know what? I'm gonna spot you, but I've already told you everything I know, dude. I'm giving you everything I can. You gotta give me something better. You gotta give me something in return here, dude. I can't just keep doing push-ups and then you're not even there to match me, bro.
Okay, before that, can you tell me about your activities last night?
Alright, bro. After I got the reward, I took a break and went to my room, alright? And, I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. It was tight, bro. So I was in my nickel samurai costume. Yo!
And you were alone the entire time?
My manager was running around being busy. So yeah. Take two. Use take two.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show.
Knows you, dude. I have no idea what press conference you're talking about, alright? It's blowing my mind, man.
That's
I don't
strange.
know any press conferences.
I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy, yeah?
Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time?
Yeah, bro. That's what I gathered anyway from my manager. It was sick. Not good sick, gnarly sick. And not good gnarly. I mean throw up gnarly.
I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up, right? And said I had a butt in my pocket. I didn't fit a whole butt in the pocket, bro. But he searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
Aw. So about you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of...
Right, that's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Alright? Nothing. No history there, bro. Man, that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me, right? He's I'm whoa! And he's whoa. And he wanted to try to make a jammin' ninja movie, even though we all know it failed, right?
The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right?
Yeah, bro. It took the Grand Prix by storm. Ugh! I felt so energized. So that's why I, the winner, wouldn't have any reason to kill the guy anyway, right? If you think about it, any way around it, he'd be the one who wants to kill me, right? I had this dialogue last time, so I knew what was coming up, bro. I've been rehearsing my lines. We've been doing this the same time, bro. This is a repeat of what happened last week. What do you mean it's only been a day?
Not
I've been
even.
in here for only a single day? I felt like torture.
Hey, look, it's your manager.
Right, that's my manager. Did you meet her, bro? Total hottie.
Yeah.
What do you think? Strong woman, right? Real strong woman figure. Love that. Babylicious. Really progressive. She takes good care of me. She's like my mom, except hot.
You're such a mama's boy.
Pavlovian.
Okay.
What's Pavlov?
Yeah, let's try this.
What does Pav love? What does Pav love so much? Dude, hold on a sec. I gotta check in with my manager and see if what Pav loves so much. I'm club president. Can you hear me? Alright, brah. Yeah. Alright, do push-ups with you later.
Okay, let's go to Lada. She's looking for a camera, right? Oh wait, yeah, maybe I should ask people about that. Have you seen a camera?
Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me.
Hello.
I'm really sorry. I don't know a thing about it.
Okay, what about Oldback? I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. Saw that again. I don't want to hear about your measurements. Alright, let's see what her thing is. Maybe it's not camera related. Oh god. Big scoop. Lada, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I know, the chains are very scary, but just go with it.
I told you, didn't I, from a scoop?
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
Mint chocolate chip. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
Alright then. An unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you are looking into a scandal.
Yer.
Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? Ah.
This woman...
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jamming Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Haha.
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. Well, you can't just make up all your thing and think you'll make papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup.
Yeah, you gotta have that, what's it, news source?
You mean news source?
That's what I said, news source. That's it. Show me something that shows that one guy had something with this Adrian Andrews.
Okay, that I don't think I have. Yeah, okay. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I'm gonna investigate more clues and try again. Let's talk with Adrian. I'd like to ask you about this.
I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me.
Wow. First time I've been shut down this badly. Okay,
The second time, I asked to become Mr. Ungard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition.
Mr. Ungard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. Surprising considering how much he works out.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Dick?
Will is his dump stat.
Okay, let's...
No.
I think
No. Guitar.
This is the third time. Fourth time.
I asked about Juan.
Oh, right, that's
Fifth time.
Juan. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all.
No wonder, is that a business card or what's with that?
The card she's holding?
Yeah.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Basically, when you're doing your job,
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. Either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
I got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. That's about lot. Nah. Thought maybe there'd be something with her like sneaking around.
That makes 6 times now.
So, do you have any ideas
I have plenty of ideas. As to,
why Mr. Corrida was murdered?
why would you ask me about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Miss Andrews?
Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
I feel like that was not going to be as easy.
Is it a sidewalk, Mr. Nick?
Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Why did you curse me with this?
Well, I like cursing people.
Yeah, let's just try. See how far we can get. Motive for murder. Why was Haran Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Agard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
Whoa, we're not talking about that kind of close here.
I'm not a good fuck.
You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. Huh. And what would I even have here? I guess on guard.
Burl!
Here's your OnlyFans! I'm very bad at connecting with people. They're so depressing for the most part. But I especially dislike feeble-minded individuals.
Yes, well...
That's why I don't think I could ever be intimate with you.
Ouch, uncalled for.
Big oof.
So I guess she's saying I'm both depressing and stupid? But I'm certain you were very close with the victim.
Say that all you like, but you still don't have any proof.
You are not good at being with... okay. Don't think I have enough evidence. You know, she kind of has a Samus look about her.
Yeah! Maybe that's why I like it.
I like
I mean,
that.
she's
It also reminds-
intentionally boyish.
It also kind of reminds me of Risa Hawkeye from
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, yeah.
This is also another good look. With glasses, I might add.
Okay, let's see if, Gumshoe's at the place now. No.
Try presenting Adrian Andrews to Wendy.
Oh, yeah. She was talking about the scandal. No.
Huh. Have you tried Juan?
Yeah.
Have you asked her about the camp?
Juan.
Nothing about Juan.
Matt? No.
Ask her about the camp.
Camera, no. Guitar. Do you like juice? Nope. Ticket, no. Okay. So I feel like we're not gonna get anything much out of her now. Because the thing, we got the scandal out of her. So maybe something from Powers. Oh, here we go.
Oh, the guitar case. That was Juan's.
I'm guessing you've seen this case before.
Pretty famous by now. Stands out because it holds the bright red guitar.
The bright red guitar. The Jamming Ninja's signature item.
If the guitar is so important, how could he forget him for the award ceremony?
That does seem a little strange. Okay, nothing with juice. Done with that.
I remember what.
Oh, or maybe there's a top now. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
Ah, because she's short. So Miss Powers likes this type of women.
What's the age difference? Out of curiosity.
She's 23. He's 24.
Oh, man, he's way younger. He's younger than Phoenix.
Yeah, he's just big.
He's just a big guy.
For you.
What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see? Here's the thing. I don't really know her.
He's actually
you know?
only 6 feet tall.
Yeah, but the hair makes him another 4 inches.
Plus, I mean, that still makes him 8 inches taller than Adrian. Hello.
There's sort of a small rumor going around her right now. Ha! If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Like a young acrobat.
I can't wait to devour you.
Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Ah, so you are interested. I figure you would be.
Yeah.
I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jamming Midnight Rendezvous.
Is a mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you?
What?
He's part of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Ah,
You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Is that the tomato juice? Juan Peter didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA,
Adrian Andrews?
yeah, exactly. This is big news.
But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client?
Ah, isn't that that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people?
Well, Mr. Powers was happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Yep, definitely no idea.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
Magazine clipping added to court record. Nice, there we go. Here, what do we need for her thing? Maybe the tabloid will help. Big scoop. Alright. So you had the scandal. You're looking into this.
This woman?
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Ungar's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
Well, you're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. News source.
Backup.
You know, news source.
Vsauce.
By Hinkle here.
You mean news source?
Where are your fingers? Show me your fingers. Those ain't your fingers.
This is an article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jam and Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A.
Ah!
Yes, A.A. But separately.
Ah!
Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. On Guard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Kurita's room last night.
Wah! Wah!
No, that's for tomorrow.
Wah! What? Oh, wah. How would you feel if it actually ended up being Waluigi?
I would feel psychic because I made that prediction with a dream.
That would be pretty funny. It would be fun because he might be an interesting character, and then fun just of how many people would be upset for not getting their character in.
I think it's either going to be Waluigi or somehow a Team Fortress 2 character.
A Valve character would be great. I would be hyped at a
Yeah,
Valve.
the fact that there's no Valve characters is
If they did a Valve character, though, I'd probably want Shell for Portal.
I could see a Valve character
That would be
getting in
fucking
since...
cool.
No, they add the orange box, and the gimmick is they swap between
Oh, what a cool
Freeman,
idea.
Shell, and like
You
fucking the
definitely won't
heavy.
do that.
Oh, that would be
really
an interesting idea. That would be a new gimmick that they haven't used yet for any of the DLC fighters.
There's a
Because that's another
idea.
thing. Each one's had like a unique gimmick. So you gotta think of what's something they haven't done yet.
There's an idea that's been flying around. Somebody's already even made animations for it, how to do like the entire TF2 cast. Like have it be the heavy, but like when you do the different attacks, it sort of like turns and reveals like one of the other mercenaries behind him, and they do a lot of the attacks. So like, for example, the up smash, he sort of like ducks and.
So it's like
the
he's a
sniper aiming
tank
up.
covering for all the other ones.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
would the
neat
victory?
idea.
Okay, would the victory screens depend on like the color of the skin? So like, red team wins or blue team wins.
That's pretty funny.
That would be pretty fun.
But yeah, it's like you can look up the animations are really smooth. It's not even like dumb looking at all. Like it could really work,
Well,
and that would be a very unique gimmick that we haven't really had. Is a character who's like multiple characters at once.
well, I mean, there's ice climbers, but that's still two separate characters. Alright. So aside from that big scoop, let's focus on this big scoop. So you're looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. Yep, just a meeting. I wasn't gonna photograph anything inappropriate.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
You think people don't want to see Adrian Andrews naked?
Fair point.
What did you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. And just proof. I definitely don't want to see anything else. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. I read the news for the plot. Hello? I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. So actually, yeah, you'd make a great journalist.
I already finished work. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. Now I just need literally any validation for it. But
Huh?
the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together.
I'd like if every time she mentioned the price for a camera, it just kept going up.
A $4,400 camera. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to get my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a guy go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyways? I never thought I'd see a day when someone done steal something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie.
It's my $3,000 camera.
Camera updated. Alright, let's show this news clipping to Old Bag. No, okay. Okay, now... So this would be the first bit of evidence we need, so let's go here. Motive for murder. So why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita.
You are not that close?
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You are not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that. You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
And to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on our good side.
And forks and knives.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Kurita, as if there's ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? I guess this would be for On Guard.
Do you really still not understand?
I guess not.
It's not in my nature to enjoy doing things for others.
But you're a manager.
It's called a job. I'm in charge of Mr. Ungard the star, not Matt Ungard the man.
Oh.
And you are not my client.
Is this my subtle hint to go home? But I know you must have had a need to get close to the victim.
Me need to get close to Mr. Kurita, as if there's ever such a need.
Okay, I guess... Don't get anything yet.
Didn't even unlock anything.
Let's go. Let's see what he says about this. What do you think about this article?
Whoa! Piece of paper! Pretty rad, bro.
The words on it.
Oh, if you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it, bro.
That's
slip
it?
up like that.
That's it?
That's it, bro. Pretty sloppy. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy everything and anything, dude.
That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway.
How much you charging for it, though? I'll give you $1 million.
Oh, well,
500,000.
Oh.
2 million.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds
3 million.
If he doesn't know how to haggle.
I have 5,000 and not a dime more, bro.
Oh.
Okay, 500,000. So, why are you carrying around that transceiver, draw?
I wanted to ask you about it.
Well, it's definitely a transceiver. Why do you do everything it tells you to do? You know, the messages it sends you, dude.
On second thought, he probably doesn't have anything to do with Maya's kidnapping.
It's a slave to technology, is that it, brah?
It's a secret.
You can't just let your technology tell you what to do, man, alright? I did that all the time, and I got over it. So, okay, like, whatever, dude.
Still doing
Just
it.
Hold on a second, I'm getting a call from my manager. Dude, like I told you, I don't know anything about that press conference, man. This is like the 5th time we've had this conversation. I don't even know what the press does, honestly. I leave that kind of stuff to my manager, brah.
This is harder than pulling... What?
This is harder...
Say he doesn't know what the press do, so I said the printing press.
This is harder than pulling bass from a river.
Dude, it could be a printing press, it could be a writing press, it could be an eating press. I don't care what verb you attach to it, dude.
Ah, here we
A
go.
panini press?
Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Woo! Oh, he's back!
Hey, so you came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
it
do you,
wasn't a good meeting.
what do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and the testimony are airtight.
But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive.
Man, you try getting whipped 50 times in the asshole and tell me to stay positive.
Asshole?
She's really accurate.
Yeesh. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces.
Well.
Ooh. And both of them are in this photo. That much I can tell you. That's not giving too much away. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. Ah!
Ah, the triangle, it
Photograph is
returns.
possessed.
I like how it's black and white, just like the picture.
Perfect shading.
I didn't know they had animated photos now. Where'd you get this?
Harry
That's,
Potter.
Internet.
that's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Ongard.
I really want to watch Fairly Odd Parents.
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai special pants.
Special pants.
Yep, the can't touch this pants. You know, the big baggy ones.
Ah, the
Can't
parachute
touch this.
pants.
Terror pants.
Can't touch this. Ooh.
Alright, and the second one is...
The knife in his chest, obviously, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
The antique letter opener in the shape of a large knife. Fingerprints? Whose are they?
Like you even gotta ask. You didn't even have to ask, little missy. I'm omniscient. It's obvious. They're Mad Unguards. Proof positive.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Hello?
Okay, so how about the testimony? What about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Ms. Oldbag.
I thought so.
What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
And if I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone? Who does that? Who just lets their trap fly open and let secret information out to other people that shouldn't be in on the investigation? She's darn criminal, pal.
Yeah!
Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah, well, Ms. Oldbag saw it all, pal.
Actually, as a side note, wouldn't that kind of just... Like, she bragged that she's gonna be on, like, testifying. Wouldn't that kind of dismiss it if she's telling people about it outside of court?
In real life, maybe. I would have to look that up because I don't know if they can just throw out a testimony if the person blabs to the press beforehand, but that sounds like a thing that would happen.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a thing.
Why?
She saw Mr. Ungard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
Well, because, like, if they're going around blabbing it to everybody, it sounds like maybe they might have had other intent. Like, they didn't really see everything. They're just saying, oh, yeah, I saw it, and now they're using it for publicity or whatever.
It feels like a lot of ifs and maybes.
Yeah, that would have to be a thing to look up.
No way!
Yeah, way.
How about this guitar? What can you tell me about the guitar case?
Oh, that. Well, it's definitely a guitar case. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
But the guitar wasn't in his hotel room.
Yeah, we looked for it, too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring the most famous item to an award show.
It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all.
Play me a song. Oh, on guard. Or no, jammin' guitar. I fucked that up, Royal. The stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal.
Tomato juice.
I heard the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world.
It was his favorite drink. First time I've heard that.
I always wondered, you know all that stuff you hear about if you drink a lot of tomato juice, you turn red?
I haven't heard that.
Oh, well that's the thing. If you drink too much drinks of the same color, it actually like turns your skin pigments a certain color.
Ah,
Like drinking a bunch of carrot juice will turn you yellow.
I heard that if you eat too many shrimp, you turn pink.
Really? That's
Doing
good
a
to me.
bit, or if you actually believe it.
If I'm not leaking info to you here in the precinct, pal, my neck's gonna be in a ringer. Ms. Francesca has already promised to move up from the whip if I don't fucking act up.
Your neck? Woo!
Yeah, I mean my neck is a joke. But it's also literally my neck, and let me tell you, that woman has no fucking safety word. But yeah, ask me about things that have to do with the case only, alright, pal? I'll tell you when you're older, Suit Junior Detective.
How about this clipping?
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves, actually.
The scandal with Mr. Kurita? But why?
Well, 2 years ago,
Whoa.
a woman committed suicide.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, pretty gruesome.
Suicide?
Oh, that's cute. She doesn't know what it means. It means she offed herself, kid. You know, punched her own ticket.
Gumshoe.
Took her own train to, you know, Afterlife Town. Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
The victim's manager.
Well, that's not all, pal. Oh no, it gets worse. Ms. Impact was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, the plot thickens. She taught Ms. Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one, all the way to Circle 10.
Her mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Koreeda's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case?
You want to know more about her, pal?
Yes.
Please.
He was the victim's manager and was also Ms. Adrian Andrews' mentor, as we just established.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. Oh, snap! Ah, jeez, inside of my lungs.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you?
You know, he swindled me. He seduced me with words.
I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do, Gruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's...
Wait! Please wait! Sir! Ma'am! Sir, ma'am! What about my ramen? If I don't get this month's pay, I'll start...
Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you... I think that's Shima.
I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
Who?
That voice. Edgeworth! Ooh, I like this music.
Don't just stand there with your jaw gaping, Wright. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Oh, this person! This is Mr. Edgeworth? Oh,
What am I going to do with you? It's honestly embarrassing. Still blaming others when things go wrong, you haven't changed at all. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. Ha! Called my own line.
You? How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You spoiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way. Also, I believe we have some disagreements about how pristine our name was. Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? Do tell.
Ooh.
I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country.
I love the smug face just calling her out like that.
You?
Yes, losing to Wright sucks, doesn't it? Sucks awfully.
It wasn't fair.
You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. No. I don't know who you are, small child, but none of that. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose.
We've already done it twice.
They didn't count. They were ridiculous.
Oh, you've been watching them too, Edgeworth? Oh, that's nice you kept up on me.
Oh, right. I didn't come here to make buddy-buddy with you, even after a year's absence.
Nah, I've missed you.
God damn it, the last year was such fucking paradise without having to hear your grating voice.
This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Yes?
I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. Also, the whip is certainly an upgrade from the riding crop, I'll give it that much.
Yeah, why is she allowed to have that?
Von Karma was a very interesting household, right? Honestly, the less I go into it, the better.
You know you liked it.
No, I didn't. No one liked it in that family.
Okay, well, that's a bit of news to get. I was talking about in the courtroom, how she get that.
Well, how did she get what?
Yeah.
Oh, the whip. How did she get the whip in the courtroom?
Yeah.
Oh, well, obviously laws don't apply to the Von Karmas, right? I thought you knew about this. We're better than others. I mean, I thought that was obvious from the day we met, but apparently it still needs to be hammered through.
I guess so.
Yep, it's so long as we come to an understanding about this.
Look, I'm a lawyer.
I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Especially stuff that came from cereal boxes. You still haven't gotten a real badge in the year I've been gone. What the fuck have you been doing?
What are you talking about? This is a real badge. Look at
A
it.
cereal box is not a law degree, right? Put a little more weight into what you show me, Phoenix Wright.
He still puts up the
really
stuck-up act always.
That looped around perfectly.
Hey, look, it's you.
God, what a handsome son of a bitch. I mean, we are looking into leads. But we can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person. So, don't look into anything that person has done in the past year, at all. Or better yet, do and make a game about it.
Well, why don't you just tell me you don't want to talk about it?
I don't think that's when the Edward game is.
I think you're right, but I think maybe some scenes?
No.
Also, how do you like my bitchin' new theme music, right?
Aside from the flashback case, the entirety of the Edward game takes place in one day.
Really?
Or like a 24-hour period, I should say. It's not one day, literally. But
Oh. Interesting. Oh, so this is his new theme music?
How do you like it? I spent the last month remixing it myself.
yeah, you should hear what they do with specifically this song. Because, this is like Edgeworth theme. Therefore, they use this song in a lot of ways in the Edgeworth game.
Ah.
And it's fucking fire. How did your trash theme go again? Something like dun 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 dun. Some garbage like that.
Yeah,
Ew.
but it's hype. Come on.
No,
man.
it isn't.
Woo, 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 woo.
Right? Who's this small child you've clearly abducted?
Oh, no, this is Maya's cousin.
Oh. Why are you abducted Maya's cousin?
Oh, no, I did abduct her. It's just we arrested all of the rest of her family, so I'm kind of the only one she's got right now.
Young child, do you have an adult to be with?
Yeah, me.
I am an adult.
No, neither of you are adults. No, neither of you qualify.
Well, are you offering then?
No, I'm far too. No, none of that. I'm going to get a spray bottle every single time I hear a ooh-woo come out of your mouth.
On that subject, I have actually threatened to buy a spray bottle for some of my lifeguards. Got some horny fucks working for us.
Are they giving unsolicited ooh-woos to the people that join the pool to go to the pool?
One of them, yes. She does a really good ooh-woo, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, this isn't Baywatch.
What did you say?
No, it isn't Baywatch.
Yeah, it's inside.
Hold on a second.
No, take your time, right? I don't have anything better to do. I was being sarcastic. I have a million things better to do.
Oh, where is this?
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know. I've been trying to keep it quiet so as to not overpower the voices, but I've just sort of been singing all the background songs with ooh woos and Pearl's voice this whole time.
I've been
I
hearing
haven't. I've only heard it slightly.
Okay. I apologize
Here
if
we
it's
go.
annoying.
Minimum penalty.
350.
I wonder if
And
that's
that's the most
edited
legally-
or if Uwu means something else.
It's not following the slant, so I think that's chopped. Or at the very
Yeah,
least, a
right.
fake sign.
This is a rather lenient, such a odd word. This is in such a lenient state. They'll shoot you for wooing in Texas.
This is. Yeah, Hinkle, you just get one of those signs. Just stick that up at the pool. just see how they react. Okay. But I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again.
News of my death had been greatly exaggerated. I suppose that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Did you miss me?
Well, no, you
did
did.
Little Wright miss me.
Well, you didn't say goodbye, so I was really angry at you for at least a day.
Talking about, I wrote a note and everything.
I didn't see a note.
I chose death. That was my goodbye, right? What, was that not good enough
No.
for you? It was poetic.
No, you're supposed to literally say the words goodbye.
Oh, goodness, I'm not that straightforward. You know this by now.
It's the thought that counts, okay?
Well, I think nothing of you, so there.
Oh, I miss this back and forth we used to have.
I have
Everything's forgiven.
God, fuck you.
Are you
Smug,
going?
condescending.
So are you going to run tomorrow's trial then?
You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. If that seems like a weird way to refer to my sister, again, the Von Karma household was a very strange place. But anyways, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance.
Oh, I thought it was just like a German saying or something.
Oh. No, wild mare is really more of an American thing if you think about it.
Huh.
Are there even mares in Germany? Like, not like, I assume there are horses in Germany, but like wild stallions.
I mean, maybe. I haven't been there.
There's
I don't know.
Francisca Von Karma.
Oh, maybe that's why she carries the whip
Also,
around.
has this conversation been happening just so you're waiting for me to say, hello?
No.
Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. God, I've never had any harsh feelings for you. But I will say one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow.
Oh, I've been having a good streak of that, actually.
Actually, last I checked, right, about half of your victories owed to me, and the other half are owed to your female assistant of the week.
Yeah, I said, but it was a recent streak. I had, like, the last two, at least.
Well, I can't be sure of that.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive. I have something definitive that you lack.
A penis.
And a long one at that. An exceedingly strong one. Best penis around. Absolute fantastic. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth.
The truth?
The truth. In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. A certain fact of life that you must accept, right? Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I suppose I can grant you at least that one small mercy. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
Just what is going on inside his head?
Does that child have a verbal tick problem? Does she have Tourette's? Because I feel bad about smacking a child with Tourette's.
Well, I mean, she's psychic. Or paranormal.
Psychics, paranormals, you haven't changed a bit, right? Still believing in that gobbledygook.
I mean, that was the whole point of that first trial I went up against Francisco with.
Smokes and mirrors, right? Smokes and mirrors. I don't know why Wright, but I don't believe why Francisca believes in it so wholeheartedly. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is a proof of a von Karma.
1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you lost your perfect win record? think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd have been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
Sticking the knife right in there, aren't you, Wright?
Okay, I'm still not over you not saying goodbye, okay? It's gonna be tough.
I wrote you a suicide note. What else do you want?
You could have said it in
already.
You could have said it in person.
How do you write a suicide note in person? That would have been way
I'm
worse.
gonna kill myself and then jump out the window.
You could have wanted me to say I'm going to kill myself and then done it in front of you. Would that have made you feel better?
Well, I mean, at least I will have heard it from your mouth.
You're an idiot. I see. Then let me ask you something, Wright. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason for going to work every day?
I'm a lawyer.
No, you're not.
Money.
Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you this time.
the instant she sees me.
That was a
But-
really good impression of her.
I think the whipping sort of imprinted some of her. I think I might need to see a doctor about it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't
Most
print it on you. Yes, it's working.
You most certainly do, right? That is a condition that there is no cure for. You're going to need years of therapy. I
Ooh.
know I did.
The courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stayed in the courtroom to defend my client. The battlefield is outside, behind the bleachers. Also, to save my client's lives.
You save your client, you say?
Those who only think of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me.
Their own ego-driven goals. They like waffles that much.
There's a point where it just becomes a problem, and I don't like it. Even if you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth.
Are you saying I'm not a prodigy? I had a perfect win record before I came across you.
Well,
I do miss the smell of naive idealism from you, though, right? It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn.
a lot I have yet to learn? Me?
I'm telling you to get good.
Yeah, but I've had like 7 whole cases. I'm pretty sure I'm good.
You win the battles, but don't even see the war outside.
Oh, wait, there's a war going on?
You just said so, right? I was just saying what you told me.
Yeah, there's the war on terror in Afghanistan.
Oh, right, that's still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's still going on. I sometimes I forget about that, because that's rather rude. I remember 9/11.
Who can forget?
Well, that's enough. That's enough for now. That's enough reminiscing about terrorist attacks for now. The time when you will see is coming soon, though. Your revelation is upon you, right? And then soon you might, just might, have an inkling of my talent.
A hinkling?
Inkling. I don't know what a hinkling is, but it sounds painful.
Hey, look at this thing.
You can't handle it.
I have no interest in drugs, right? I don't know what you're trying to push on me or what has driven you to this in the past year, but you can keep your wacky tobacco away from me.
That's not
That's glowing. It's glowing, right? I don't want anything that's glowing near me.
Well, it glows in the dark. It's got that little paint on it.
Oh, so you're sniffing now, aren't you? God, I thought the wacky tobacco was bad. Don't you know that only users lose, right?
But I haven't lost.
Well, then obviously you're not using it correctly.
You're not using it until you lose. Do it better.
Just like it's just somehow you aren't using your drugs right, man.
Clearly, if you're winning, then you should be losing. I have no interest in talking about guitars. I have no interest in talking about. Wait, that's not true. I love wine. Bring that here.
Not wine.
Wait, no, it's,
tomato
yeah,
juice.
it's tomato juice.
Oh, yuck. Disgusting. Tomatoes up with salads, and maybe it occasionally on top as a garnish. Numbers.
Do I have to put the sign back
Oh
up?
my God! Is that the Nickel Samurai? Holy shit! Hold on. Do you have copies of that?
We could make a copy. I think you guys got photo printed here, right?
Frankly, I think the show went downhill after Steel Samurai, but the new show isn't entirely without merit.
Ah, dang! I thought
We are looking into leads, and none of your leads are leads.
thought
All
that
of your
was-
evidence is worthless, right? I don't want to see any of it. We are looking into leads. Can someone shut that child up? Kyle, quiet. Oh, hold on a second. Now this is interesting. Hold on right there. There's an interesting rumor about this man, you know.
Yeah. He's dead.
I meant, obvious. That's no rumor, right? That's just fact.
Oh, right.
It's also
to
a
learn-
rumor.
You have to learn the difference.
You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it?
I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. I dig deep into the conspiracy theories, right? While I was abroad,
Oh, wait, you got surgery?
no, abroad,
Okay.
And then he went back.
abroad,
What do you mean? I'm not seeing a difference.
Yeah, he said while he was, implying
Yeah.
he is no longer.
Assigned for you at both.
while I was overseas.
Oh, so-
Overseas.
Oh, you got your grades up. That's good to hear.
I am going to fucking kill you with my own cravat one of these days. I'm going to shove it so far down your throat it's going to come out and fuck you.
I had a teacher in high school who referred to people who got D's or worse as the Jacques Cousteau Club because they're under sea level.
Good. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Yes, good show, bad actors.
Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Though he had this thing about bronze or something, or nickel last time I talked to him. He might be
Those are all
changing it.
awful. Those are all terrible. Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze anyway? Have you ever felt a spring breeze, right?
It's nicer than a winter one. Well, I guess that goes depending
Not
on the
nearly
person.
as refreshing as his autumn one, obviously.
So it's like the pollen isn't treating him well this year.
Fuck the spring. Flowers. Fuck allergies. We are looking into leads, and you have none. Except those two that were of interest. Ah, this one. This was also good. Andrea Andrews.
Want to try a second take at that?
Andrea Andrews.
No,
Andrea what am I saying
Adrian.
it wrong?
it's Adrian.
Andrian Andrews. It's alliteration. What, do you think I actually... didn't you get this right? I intentionally mispronounced names until I fucking hate you. Okay. Alright, that's enough funny business. Anyways, Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself.
A secret?
And it's not a penis, before you make any jokes.
No, why would I joke about that?
Well, I know your type, right? You're a funny guy. You were the funniest clown in that whole fucking circus case, I can tell you that much.
Oh, you watched that?
Devil is that?
Yeah, ever since that, people just been hearing clown laughs to the whole city.
That's disturbing.
I think he just got a really big megaphone to start his new job as leading it.
I'm going to ignore this line of conversation before it infects me any further. You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her in some way. Makes sense, being at the center of the suicide of her mentor, the death of one of her clients, and the accusation of another.
Deceased.
It's like a murder why.
Literally, the last thing is the thing you needed to present.
This woman is another key to solving this case.
Do you really think so?
I don't think so, right? I know so. She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impact died.
There's not really a pun in her name.
Celeste Impact. Nope, I can't really spell it. It's weird. It's a weird name.
Yeah. But her death was ruled a suicide, right?
Because she's a shooting star?
I gotta
could
get
really
this
use a wish
Celeste.
right
About
now.
stardom? I don't know.
Is she shooting stars? What?
I could really
You
use a
shot
wish right
herself?
now. Wish right now.
Is she an airplane in the night sky?
Yes.
You know, when people die, they become airplanes.
That's ridiculous. That's ludicrous.
No,
But
this
there
Glow
is-
Girl's been saying this, and I think I believe her.
Shut up, Wright. There is still one riddle we've yet to solve.
A riddle? Wait, about the current case or her suicide?
Yes. Her suicide note.
Oh, did she not say goodbye either?
God damn it, Wright. You're just gonna hold that over my head for the rest of eternity, aren't you? I'm sorry I didn't kill myself in front of you, okay? Can we get over it? Can we move on like adults? Or are you going to keep complaining like a petulant child?
I could say yes, but I probably will be lying.
But fuck you anyways. Anyways, it went missing. No one could find it. See, unlike you, I at least made sure my note was found.
Not by me. I had to hear about it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh?
Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note, which everyone obviously knows every single suicide case writes in advance. That's when the police began to suspect
they
that
certainly
someone...
don't write it after.
They sure as heck don't write it after, that's for sure. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it.
The suicide note?
No,
But
body.
how do you know Miss Impacts had ever written such a note?
Right, I just got through this. Everyone who commits suicide writes a note.
Ah.
Alright, I'll give you that much. There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger. Which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high, wouldn't you say?
It would. But who would hide such a thing?
Ah, the police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself.
The victim?
The very same. He was the one who found her body.
Wow, I can't believe it was just levitating like that, too.
Right, obviously she... God damn it, right.
When it fell, it made quite the impact.
Oh god, that's awful.
Well, implied that I have hung myself.
Which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note.
Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note? But why?
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyways.
Part 1?
I find it the weakest part, but it sets the foundations for what comes after. For that, it earns my respect.
You know, the sequel was kind of iffy, but...
Yeah, I really liked him.
2, now that
I
was
was
where
really
it's at.
into Celeste Impacts of Suicide. when
The
it was less
spin-off
possible.
series, though. The spin-off series.
I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. This one has 2.
Where's the second one? 2 parts?
Need an updated suicide report.
What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part.
Well, why couldn't you hand me both at once?
So you could read them both separately, right? God damn it! I didn't want to give your teeny little mind too much to read at once unless it exploded. Okay?
Oh, glad to hear you care about me.
God, I hate you so goddamn much. I should have just stayed dead.
The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name, it's Adrian Andrews.
And now you have the next piece of the puzzle.
Oh, Miss Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself?
Right, she's 8 years old!
Well, you've been talking about suicide in front of her, too.
Yeah, I'm talking about it to you, to an adult. She's a child overhearing a conversation. I don't know why you're traveling around with an 8-year-old, right, in a murder scene. At the police department, this is no place for little girls.
She's got no one else to take care of her. What am I supposed to do, just leave her alone? She's 8.
Where's her mother?
In jail.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
Or no. Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot who her mother was for a second.
Where's her father?
We don't know.
That sucks. That truly sucks. I don't know where either of my... Well, actually, I know where both my fathers are, and neither of them are in good places.
Well,
You
it's
know,
for
all
Daddy,
your
and what does
parents
she
are.
do?
I mean, also,
What
her whole clan deals with death stuff. This is kind of just par for the course for her.
My family might be even more fucked up than mine, to be honest.
They never talk about Phoenix's family.
She doesn't seem like the
Well-
kind of...
I guess I should take that back. There's an entire 2 games about Phoenix's ancestors.
Yeah, but that's the ancestors, not really his family.
But by the way, I started playing the first one. It's really good.
I gotta play that on Switch soon because I've been meaning to play it too.
I'll have to pick that up sometime after all the other games.
The only thing we know about Wright's mother is I did her by the lake.
Come on, Edgeworth. You should at least get you should at least get a hotel room or something. The lake, that's just it's just outdoors. Come on.
She loves the dirt and grime. That's just the sort of classy mother your whore is. I mean, your whore, your mother is.
What kind of classy mother your whore is?
She doesn't
I
seem like
dogged
the
that one up.
she doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though.
It's always the ones you least expect. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. There's no such thing as strong women, right? I thought you would learn this by now. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
I don't think Edgeworth would ever be under the impression that there's no such thing as a strong woman.
Yeah, I mean, he's related to one. That's just a farce, too. Don't let Francisca's strong act fool you. She's a baby.
What?
She's a big crybaby.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Miss Andrews, dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Alright, I guess. Yeah, let's look around.
Oh my god.
A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad.
My waifu!
This must be the chief of detectives here.
Oh!
He's glued to his computer screen.
What? The Hero of Heroes Awards ceremony! The grand prize got away from the Jammin' Ninja again?
Shouldn't
That
you?
goddamn Nickel Samurai! When will the
Someone will
Jammin'
make
Ninja
a
have
joke.
his time in the limelight?
Shouldn't you be reading something more important?
I was hoping someone would make a joke about him being literally glued to the screen.
These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. They probably don't keep much stuff on them either, because they'll get whipped off pretty quickly. That must be...
Like that in the home. She was like that at home, too. I couldn't leave anything anywhere without her whipping it. I think it's a condition.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
I really like the idea of Edgeworth opening up about being whipped by his adoptive sister all the time, and then he just like stares at it for a second, and then just goes back to what he was saying.
What? It was just a normal upbringing. Occasionally, some sisters take their sometimes brothers and sisters go out for ice cream together. Sometimes the sister whips the brother into submission. There's nothing weird about that.
Well, hang in there. You'll be okay, buddy. You're not injured that badly. A hangnail isn't. Hey, Gumshoe. Gumshoe.
What? A hangnail? Hold on, pal. I'm on my way.
He must be doing image trade for when a fellow officer is injured. Oh, wait, no, he actually has a hangnail.
All right, pal. Hold on a second. This is gonna hurt like hell, but I need to get my clippers. I didn't miss it here at all.
What do you do about hangnails?
You pretty much just have to pull it off, I think.
What exactly is a
I
hangnail?
don't pull it off, I just clip it off.
A hangnail.
Hangnails when like you have like the extra bit of nail coming out like between where your
It's not nail, it's like skin, isn't it?
Oh, it's just the skin off the side? Yeah,
Well,
you just take a
Yeah,
clipper.
pulling is the bad idea because then it bleeds. Just
Yeah,
clip
you
it
just like
short
pull
enough.
out like so much more.
Yeah, just take out a fingernail clipper, just clip it so that it doesn't like hang anymore.
Yeah, but then you still have it in there and it still hurts.
Actually, no,
What?
sometimes I've had that with the skin. If you just leave it for a bit, and then I could just pull it easy, and it doesn't really take anything else with it.
That too.
Like it dries or
Fine.
something.
The worst thing you can do is just like yank it.
I usually end up doing it. It's terrible.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and make a yanking joke, but I couldn't think of anything good.
Yeah, I guess this pussy do be yanking.
This hangnail be yanking.
I don't think we were done with that conversation.
It felt like we were done.
Like, we were talking about her codependent nature, and then you just started fucking looking around the room just like that.
Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. We've been here before? I feel like
A
we've been here
secret.
before.
Yeah.
Secret.
Not really.
You can't
Okay.
help- I can't help but feel this whole case revolves around her, and her me being a needy woman.
Is he not going to give the second part?
Well, he told us.
She tried to kill herself, kid. Yeah,
Oh.
see how insensitive that is, right? Just telling an
Maybe there's a
8-year-old
new
what
talk.
suicide is.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
I
there's a
already
new
told her
talk.
first, so it kind of lost its impact.
Hello.
What?
Go back to talk.
Talk. Oh, that's new.
There you go.
That's at the top and not at the bottom. So what's this about? Or maybe they could only show 4, so it's just over.
Yeah, they can only do 4 at once. Yeah.
What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature?
Adrian Andrews attempted suicide. Was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts.
And?
And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Use your goddamn brain cell, right? I know you have at least one. Because she had apparently lost her will to live.
Oh, so we're losing suicide now, so now we're losing wills. That's not good.
I don't. God, wait, you will like
Lo-
you
lost-
leave? What? God, no.
Yeah, lost her will, but why would she? I mean, she's so young, she doesn't need a will yet.
Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impacts, was gone forever. That's why.
Oh. But why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
Jesus Christ, where does she pick this stuff up?
Her whole clan is about the afterlife.
Okay, I reiterate, the Fae clan is definitely more fucked up than the Volcamas. Maybe it's a tie. After her attempted suicide, however, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. He is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live.
Oh.
That's rather depressing when I say it like that.
And that's the nature of her dependency on others.
Very same. When Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself.
Oh, I wonder if that's why my vision keeps going, because my mentor died too.
Your vision is you closing your eyes. We went over this the very last time we met. You have about a year to process this.
Well, it hasn't happened as much, so I kind of forgot about it.
Stop ruining this super intense dramatic scene with your autism, right? God.
Then that means your super confident attitude.
All a facade. A farce. A charade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible.
Tragic indeed. Also, don't cry about it. I lost my mentor, too. And I had to find out my mentor killed my own father, so, I have twice as that.
And
My
then
tragic backstory
Wright
beats your tragic
basically
backstory.
killed your mentor.
The second closest thing I ever had to a father killed the first thing. Still processing that sometimes. I no longer dream of killing my father every night, but I do occasionally wake up screaming now and again.
Oh, that's good. You're making progress.
Thank you. It's not much, but it's mine. Appearances can be deceiving. It's such a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true. Stereotypes are stereotypes because they work, right?
Miss Andrews.
Big oof.
To think that behind that unwavering, brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear.
Ah, like a woman.
Alright. Let's go talk to her.
I'm just cracking wise, by the way. I truly appreciate the female gender.
Okay.
Just don't go spreading news around, right?
I'm not. On guard's hotel room.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here.
Hey, Miss Andrews, this guy Edgeworth really hates you.
Oh, damn it! Wrong! Hey!
It looks like she's talking to someone.
That's Franziska von Karma.
Hello? Miss von Karma? What are you doing here?
My job. Well,
Stop it.
you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
You've got some nerve following me around.
Or maybe you're following me around beforehand.
Or maybe you have some fetish.
Following you?
You want to be whipped? Just
No,
say it.
I don't.
Is that you, Miss von Karma? You're the one following.
Pearls.
You always follow me after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? I'll make me laugh. I literally don't know how. Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
It's that beeping.
It's a bomb.
Pearl, get down!
Oh, what is that? It's a thing that explodes. An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective.
Is that legal?
No. And with this, I know that fool's every move.
Well, since you fired him, are you gonna remove it, or you just gonna hold on to that?
No, I like following him.
So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now.
He's very fun to whip.
You need new hobbies.
I need more whips. Let's stop wasting time.
God, imagine if she found out about the Cat of Nine Tails.
Adrian Andrews.
Yeah, yes.
Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood?
Alright.
See, she likes it.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Adrian Andrews definitely seems like the type that would be into it.
I'd like to ask you about this.
I told you, I hate trifling matters.
Hey, look, it's the guy that doesn't like you.
I hate him. He is a trifling matter. Trifling matter.
Talking about that time you tried to convince
Trifling matter.
Hey, remember when you tried to off yourself?
Traveling medal.
Okay. Motive for murder. So why was Juan Carita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed.
I don't know why we voice act this every time.
It's been long enough. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers?
You continually search for hope. Oh, sorry. That's
The truth is, I was not that close to Miss Carita.
You were not that close.
That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You are not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that. You and Mr. Carita had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly Xenthori tabloid article. If you've ever had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me need to get close to Mr. Carita, as if there's ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Carita for this person's sake? Celeste Impacts, your mentor.
How do you know about Celeste?
Progress. Miss Impacts. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Carita's manager. So, I believe you got close to Mr. Carita so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid Xenthori tabloid.
Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Yeah, at ease, so shock. Oh, I guess it's the other one.
Get a hold of yourself.
Huh?
If you want advice on doing yourself in, I suggest asking someone like the police.
Oof. Which translates to, go take a long walk off a short pier?
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It'd
Yeah.
be pointless to force myself. You'll skip this one, but you won't skip the other one.
Well, because we just heard it, compared to not hearing it for 40 minutes. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like, maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Carita.
Juan?
And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Carita.
I sat quietly listening to your insulting ramblings long enough. True that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide was never found. Note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Okay, now it's this one. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through it with it too, didn't you?
Went through what?
Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That...
You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impacts' note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close. Am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was why the victim was killed.
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Mortal.
Oh.
God, that's a particularly harsh psych-lock unlocking. Like fucking psychoanalyzing this poor woman right in front of her, breaking down all of her grievances and fears.
It's bringing up the death of her mentor and her own suicide. Man, this would be a great power for a psychologist.
True. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, so I've tried to live a life strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Aw, sad music.
I love the sad version of the Steel Samurai theme.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen.
Miss Andrews.
The one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
Probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. Edgeworth thinks you're the worthless one.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Kurita.
Juan Harita.
Celeste. Without her. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Where there's smoke, they pinch back.
You too,
Is it-
Pooh.
If they reported, if they purposely added fuel to the fire, they would keep the celebrity world burning.
Oh, well.
This is such a fucked up conversation for an 8-year-old to be present for.
But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it.
It was kind of funny if after the time skip they made Pearl like a really dark character because of all the shit she's seen. It's pretty ridiculous how upbeat she is, actually.
Morgan raised her well.
This is true.
It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so.
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like you to keep it a secret.
Yes, and Woo Woo.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
All right, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. We're gonna bring it up in court, aren't we? Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type.
Ruining lives!
She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
Oh, they're actually paying attention to it. Wait a minute, that card. Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It suddenly appeared in my handbag.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. Wonder where I picked it up from.
Her not remembering something clearly? Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. And leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands.
It will.
Wait, what was with the inflection there?
It will. Weirdly, not the place this investigation stays in.
Why do I have the feeling that the... No, I'm just thinking, like, off like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, like it's gonna end up like the note Lana wrote her thing on is actually the suicide note that Kurita hid somehow.
Disappearing ink!
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all of this. She hasn't slept at all, and has been walking all over the place with me today, and been hearing about so much death.
Man, the more I think about it, the more I'm upset with the lack of goth pearls in the world.
Well, because pearls are
a-
normally, like,
it's a
shiny
crime.
white.
But it would have been so adorable. Goth pearl? That would have been great. What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Steven Universe fandom probably has you covered there.
Oh no! I'm okay, Willie. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me. We're gonna rock around some more, though, first.
Walking around the murder scene. It's a happy holiday.
This song.
To lobby. Back at the office.
So what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's is suicide? I know what that means now.
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Phone noises.
Well,
Oh, transceiver.
Mr. Nick, that transceiver.
Hello? Wright & Co. Law offices.
Oh boy. God damn it. Whoa! Mr. Attorney, you're not answering the phone.
Then what am I holding? Oh, Maya! Where's Maya?
Walkie-talkie, you idiot. Oh, as I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Well, then how's she been eating or drinking anything?
Oh, you just predicted the next line. A few, which is why, I suppose she's absolutely famished.
You fiend! What?
She has a second stomach for starving.
That's not funny. It's only funny when she says it.
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Bosh.
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
God damn it. Well, very well.
You brought these voices on yourself.
Ask mine.
Maya, is that you?
No, you idiot. Fifth. Ask my fifth. Oh, I hung up on you.
Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off!
Oh. Mythic Maya. Oh, god damn it. Mythic Maya.
You're blending the family together.
Crazy. And it's gonna get worse in a second. Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that?
Alright, hold on.
I'd just be glad you don't have to do all three at once.
See, the problem is I made her voice and Francisca's voice very similar. It's basically Francisca's voice is Mia's voice, but yelling.
No, not really. Francisca's way more nasally.
Yeah, a little higher pitched.
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Yeah, it's becoming Francisca.
Sorry. Ah! Mia!
Ooh. I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. I mean, about, current events.
Can you give me a little warning before you change next time?
I can't believe you're not presenting your badge to her.
I'll do that after this one. How's Maya?
He's safe for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe. But, Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left, and I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
Wow, that was pretty smart on her part.
That's really fucking clever.
I really love the clever use of spirit channeling like this. Like, this is just such a creative way of exploiting it to get information from one spot to another without any lines of communication.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. Remember, I'm a lawyer.
Sorry, but I don't have time to respond to that, you idiot.
Aw. Yeah, and we should be worrying about Maya right now. See, look, it's Maya. Dang. Aw.
These clothes are a little small.
The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
You didn't see the face of her attacker.
Did she see anything of him?
It will? Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. Figuratively and literally. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her? Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown.
I'm starving. I should really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. As long as Phoenix doesn't fuck this up. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Oh!
I don't do something to the door first. I don't think I'll be moving anywhere.
Interesting.
What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. It's too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Otherwise, I'd definitely satiate my thirst with all this wine.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? Someone just hides someone in the wine cellar as a kidnapper, but they come back and just everything's gone.
There's all sorts of things piled up here, but none of them matter. And it's too dark to see.
But there's a light on. Or is she blindfolded?
No, I think it's just darker than what the game presents.
Rat, it's locked. I can't believe I expected anything different. The door lock seems easy enough to open.
Lockpicking minigame?
On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. That's not a hint or anything. Then click. They manually open the door. It's gone through like 6 voices today. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. All of them female. Well, actually, okay, technically Shelly was male. But I chose Mickey Mouse for some fucking reason. I blame Zen.
You went with it.
You brought it on yourself.
You could always switch it up to a Bane voice.
No, this is a gravy, Doug. He has to lie in it.
Someone brought the card here. This is what we call dramatic irony, because I don't understand the significance of finding this card, but the audience does.
I did call it was a business card.
kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. I mean, you do get the connection, right?
No.
I hate you. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. That's it. This cell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. Such a genius. Press R right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you'd have like Maya inventory.
Oh.
Alright, now if you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper.
Click.
I did it. Okay. Now I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm gonna make like Doomslayer and get the heck out of here. Get it?
No.
Cause
Heck.
Doomslayer like kills things from hell, so he's like getting the heck out of here. Anyway, I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried. That was a good pun, and you know it.
I mean, actually, it would be more of wordplay than anything.
That's what a pun is.
Yeah, a pun-specific thing.
I don't agree. Question mark?
Alright, we're gonna have to...
Boy, we chose the worst possible time to hit a save point.
Why is that?
An OO violation.
I mean, there's not going to be a good pausing point in the court.
Yeah,
Though. Yeah.
it's like not quite late enough, but like, where do we pause?
Yeah, I mean,
I know
No,
one
I'm
good
with
I mean, I
place.
guess we can just arbitrarily stop.
I know. I think you, Timber, you have a good idea of where to pause. I'm trying to be hinting without spoiling anything, but there is a pretty good pause point coming up early in the trial, I would say.
I'm trying to remember.
Wink.
I mean, you could be referring to a lot of things.
I'll message it to you privately, but otherwise, the Khazard, your call. I'm good for either continuing or stopping, whichever your preference be.
I mean, we can go either way. It depends on how we feel about the narrative flow. See, I'll see how
waiting
Hinkle
for-
responds to that message. So far, the case...
You're slightly misremembering order of events. I mean, that's literally the start of the case, basically.
Yeah, so a little further. If
No,
we wanted
but
to
I
make
mean-
time.
Hold on. Okay. I mean, whatever. But I mean, we can keep going and just arbitrarily stop somewhere. But
I mean, yeah, we don't always have to stop like right at a save point, whatever parts.
I mean, I rather like pausing, but I don't count.
I mean, yeah, we could pause just to make it more dramatic for the next time flowing in.
Works fine. Works
Well-
fine for me as well.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, we could go with that. We've gone late plenty of times. We could have a short one. This isn't really that much shorter than usual.
I mean, we went like longer than usual the previous time too.
Yeah,
We're just balancing out.
we're averaging it all out. So yeah, we could hold it here to have the full trial next time.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so far this case is seeming pretty interesting. I'm glad to see Edgeworth is back.
Well, that makes one of us.
Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to see if it reveals anything more about him, because you guys said this case is a long one, so I have a feeling it's not going to end with just this
Well,
one-day trial.
He seems to have learned something that you need to get a grasp on. But what could it be? What could Master Edgeworth have done to get so good over so little time?
Fair enough.
Cheating.
Killed a man.
None of that.
Also, if the Von Karmas only exist because of their perfect records, does that mean Phoenix killed off the whole Von Karma family?
Yes.
He did end each of the fucking streaks.
Yeah, it's funny that Wright ended the streaks of all 3 Von Karmas, you know. Counting Edgeworth as a Von Karma.
I can't believe they have to legally change their name now, too.
Well, Edgeworth, fortunately, there's a name waiting.
Well, yeah, he was only in spirit. He doesn't have to worry too much.
Francisca, I mean, the name dies with Francisca anyway, because if she ever does marry, then she still won't pass on the name.
Well,
Didn't he
no,
mention
she
having a
can keep her
grandchild
name.
in the case? Didn't he mention have a grandchild during the parrot investigation scene?
You know, he might have. Wait. I guess.
I mean, he might have been lying. But...
Francisca has children?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just like she has an older brother or sister that had kids. Assuming he wasn't lying about having a grandchild.
Or you could always just have another kid. He'll find a way. All right,
I like Francisca Edgeworth exchanges too. I'm looking forward to more of those.
Oh, that wacky family. Do they have Francisca in the Edgeworth games?
Yes, a lot of it.
Ooh, that'll be fun. Those I'm looking forward to playing just because I'm assuming they play a little differently.
Yeah, very differently. My biggest complaint about the Edgeworth games, actually relating to Francisca, is that they introduce a female sidekick, as of course they would, and she's fantastic, the best female sidekick in the game, but she doesn't actually get introduced until the 3rd case.
Out of
5. And she's also not in the 4th one.
Oh. Odd.
So you only get 2 cases with her, and she comes packaged with one of the best gameplay gimmicks they've done in the whole series, and so you only get to use it in 2 cases.
I mean, what could top 3D? 4D?
Well, it is 3D.
3D science investigations.
Yeah, basically, she has a little item that creates holograms that she can use to recreate crime scenes.
Ooh. Wait, isn't that what's the one movie? Wait, no, that was is that Minority Report I'm thinking of where they would see the future of?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not holograms. Never
No.
mind. All right. Anyways, interesting case. I'm looking forward to how it turns out. As for what I think happened, I really don't got much on it. Of course, we still got that whole... We really didn't get anything answered on where a lot of stuff went. So that's probably going to be revealed.
Yes, it will.
Also, all the bears. So many bears.
Yeah, we sure do have a whale of a problem.
What?
Wrong animal, Gumshoe.
Fuck.
Alright, so yeah, we'll continue this next time, starting off with the trial. So it'll be action-packed right from the start.
Yes, it will.
Same lawyer time, same lawyer channel.
Don't forget to save.
I have saved multiple times. I think it also auto-saves before all these too.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, so same time next week. And we got that direct tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some... Maybe they'll have Phoenix Wright stuff. Maybe he'll be the one for Smash.
Oh my god, I wish so hard.
If it's right tomorrow, boy, it's gonna be crazy. I'm hoping.
I will have video evidence of me calling it.
He's probably topping the remainder of my want list.
I've wanted him. I got so excited when they said that there was going to be a Capcom character in Smash 4. I'm like, it's Phoenix Wright. Who else could it possibly be? Other than the Nintendo character that Capcom has created. And then it was Mega Man, and I was sad.
And then we got another Capcom, and it was their other major franchise.
Which, that is more reasonable to me.
Wait, what was
because,
the other Capcom one?
Ryu.
Oh.
The Street Fighter was like pretty exclusively Super Nintendo.
It's okay
So-
to get another Capcom one, and it'll be the Palico
Who?
From Monster
The-
Hunter.
cat from Monster
Oh
Hunter.
Jesus, no. Although that is also fairly Nintendo exclusive,
Well,
kind of.
to be fair, the whole Nintendo exclusive thing was thrown out the door with Steve.
No, well, that's the only one which I'm almost willing to forgive since he's from one game. Like it's
Well-
hard to.
Well, there's Minecraft, there's a story mode that Telltale made, there's the Minecraft Diablo clone.
One game.
I mean, if you could call an Avatar from a game. But yeah, we'll see what they show off tomorrow. All I know is it's gonna make some people happy and a lot of people mad. Alright. Say goodnight, everyone.
No,
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
I
Alright.
refuse. Everyone can claim their own good nights. They should stop asking for charities.
Okay, good to have you back, Edgeworth.
Fuck you.
And we'll see you again some other day, maybe this weekend. Good night.
Good night, guys.